I know, being a little bit of a hypocrite by not.
You have not enough minerals.
By not moving out with 2 Colossus and moving out with only 1, but
Our base falls under a shadow. The Zerg will attack soon.
but I thought that 1 was good since we were running out of minerals. Alright. Now what you might want to do is, if the Zerg has no detection, you might want to run Zero Tool up. Oh, there you are. I don't want to bring you out alone though. Oops, I haven't mentioned one key thing about Colossus, but I'll be okay with that in a minute. Oh crud, that's a Baneling. Banelings deal huge amounts of damage to light units. So, however, against shields, they're not as effective because shields regenerate. So, like I did there, I used Zeratul to take the blast, and since he regenerates health, or technically they all do, but at a much slower rate, it was just good for me to use him kind of as a meat shield. What you can do with Zeratul, sorry I got off a tangent. You know what? I'm not really talking my greatest in this episode, and I apologize for that. I'm in finals week, okay? There's my big old secret.
Satisfaction in a plan set in motion long ago, and fear of the future.
Alright, so what you can do with Zeratul is, if your enemy has no detection, you can send him up to start taking out things like spine crawlers, or spore crawlers, which is a form of detection, or you can send him just to take out buildings, which is always good. Okay, F1, U. Alright. Actually, everyone, come back down to base. Then we'll go. Alright. What I'm thinking of doing is putting the Colossus up here, then rallying this one up to here, because I'm not sure... Actually, I take that back. They'll be fine, because... I don't... Oh, there's the other obelisk. Alright, here's... what I was thinking is that the Zerg are going to attack from up here, but I just realized that I killed their base, so we're not going to be under any more threats. But here's an important thing about Colossus that I just realized I had never talked about. They can climb up walls, and what I mean by that is, like, this cliff, a Colossus could climb over it, which is good for getting it out of the way, you know?
Honor, command.
Or, like, if it's under attack. It's extremely good. Okay. Alright. Looking for that creep tumor. Alright, we might have killed it. Alright, you... Actually... Gosh dang it. Okay. Just gonna wait for this so we can get the, So we can get the 2 Protoss research points, and then we're going to get this one. And by the way, you can get the only way to beat this mission is to do to get all 4 tendrils. So the tendrils are going to give you 1 research point each. Now I believe this is going to be a cutscene, and I apologize for how loud the sound might be in a minute, but I'm going to turn that up so you can hear.
You address me?
Accidentally did that. Alright.
The 4th Overmind tendril. I sense an end. I must go to the Overmind cortex to understand. Greetings, brother. I speak to you from the beyond. Tassadar. But you died, slaying this cursed Overmind. I have never tasted death, Zeratul, nor shall I. But that is a tale for another time. I have come to tell you of this creature's courage. Courage? In was an abomination. Not always. The Zerg were altered. A single overriding purpose was forced upon them. The destruction of our people. The Overmind was formed with thought and reason, but not free will. It screamed and raged within the prison of its own mind. Who did this? Why? I know not. But the Overmind found a way to resist its all-consuming directive. It created a chance, a hope of salvation. The Queen of Blades. Madness. Only she can free the Zerg from slavery, and in so doing, save all that is from the flame. I do not understand, brother. Forget what you know, Zeratul. The Overmind saw a vision. The end of all things. And now, you must see it too. No. This vision. I cannot bear it. Stop.
Interesting, huh? And guys, I apologize for not talking the greatest. I hope you at least got some information out of this. But here we go into the next cutscene. Oh, whoops. I guess it isn't a cutscene yet. But once the green bar fills up, I'll be muting my mic. Or not. Okay, let's go. News!
Tonight on UNN, another world has broken into open revolt, and Emperor Manx still refuses to give any interviews. Is the Dominion falling apart around us?
I will rule this sector or see it burnt to ashes around me.
In this reporter's opinion,
Old Minsk is in deep now. He can burn for all I care.
Whoops. Hey, look at that! I never unlocked that before. Pretty cool. Oh, I believe we have something new in the laboratory. Let's go there. Oh, the tanks have increased. We have another Zeratul mission. We have something research console. Let us do this. Zerg tank. Stetman log, entry 2384. The sample is trying to escape. I've detected several new acids in the nutrient solution. Over time, they will crack the tank. Wonder if Commander Raynor can post some Marines down here. No, he'll want to destroy it. I haven't learned anything I can from this thing yet. Breakthrough. I dosed some tissue with concentrated sigma radiation, and it slowed growth and movement severely. It would take a lot of work to safely deploy that much radiation on the battlefield, but it might be worth it. I believe he's talking about the science vessel. Another breakthrough, and this one scares me. I mapped my way through the DNA of some brain tissue, peering back thousands of years, and I isolated. Sorry, guys. The strain from which the Zerg Overmind was derived. Interesting. Not enough to clone the Overmind, but I can follow this strand to gain insight into how it controlled the Zerg. Interesting. So it seems that Stebbin has found a way to control the Zerg, at least temporarily. Protoss tank. Stepman log, entry 2977. All of the containment and reinforced structural integrity theorems I've developed from studying this crystal are starting to, well, crystallize. I think I might be able to contain energies that once required huge machines, or even manufacture structures capable of hot landings from orbital origins with acceptable stresses. I'm a sham. I haven't truly learned anything from this crystal. I've just observed how the smallest details from it, and somehow wrangled a few tidbits from when the crystal helped me. I don't understand how the Protoss can possess technology of this magnitude and not rule the universe. Perhaps they simply don't want to? Last entry on the sample. I figured out where it is putting all that excess energy. It's feeding the Hyperion, subtly helping to power the ship, balancing out some of the more ragged systems. It's giving of itself, and has been since it got here. Swan is excited that the ship is running so well, but he has no idea why, and I'm not going to tell him. Interesting, so it seems that the Protoss tank is actually helping us. Okay, research console, let's see what we have. And I'm sorry guys for the stutter and whatever. Okay. This is a new mechanic in the game that once you get all the research points. Because there are still a lot of research points left in the game. I don't know exactly the count, but I know there's a lot. So what you can do now is every time you get research points, you can go to this console, and it doesn't matter for the race, and for every 1 research point, you get 10,000 credits. Now, as you saw there, I just got 30,000, which isn't a lot, but it's enough, you know what I mean? It might help me with our next thing, you know, since I didn't get credits from the mission we just did. Okay, now these are interesting. I'm not sure which one to choose for the Protoss side. It's either a tech reactor, which allows you to produce, it's basically a tech lab, but it allows you to produce 2 units at the same time, or orbital strike. Basically, drop pods. ODST style drop pods, and it looks really cool. I don't know if it's I don't know if it's basically as long as you have enough money for it, or I don't know if it's like how many barracks you have, and then it just has to regenerate. I don't know. I've never done this one before. But you know what? I think I'm gonna go with this one this time. The Zerg Hive Mind Emulator. This thing allows you to take control of a Zerg unit, and it'll fight for you. It does have, as it says down here, as it says down here, it does take a lot of battery life, and eventually the battery life will degenerate. And I've never done this one. I've always done the Psi Disruptor. This slows down a Zerg movement by 50%. And let me tell you, in the last-ish missions coming up, it's going to be helpful. So I think I'm going to go with the Psi Disruptor on this one. Okay. Armory. Does Swan have anything to say?
I've been watching the logs. Those damn Protoss are still way ahead of us. I can't believe some of the stunts they can pull off.
Tell me about it. They've learned some new tricks since the last time we fought.
I mean, come on. Since when could they warp in guys just anywhere? I thought they needed some kind of gateway at least.
Not just anywhere. They need a pylon or another power source close by. Still, they've been working to improve their tech, just like us.
A little worrying, almost, you know? Alright, let's see if we can actually afford anything in the armory. That might be nice. I'm not really going to be using Reapers too much. Anything for the base? No. Knew there was nothing for the Dominion. I'll go for this one, because we're going to be needing anti-air soon, so I'll be going with that one. Bridge? Matt Horner have anything to say?
Damn, Matt. I don't even know what to make of this last vision from the crystal. Zeratul was looking for more clues about the end of the universe. But this time, he was on Ire.
Ire? What was he looking for?
He was trying to find out why the Overmind made the Queen of Blades in the first place.
She's the one that's gonna destroy the universe?
No. That's just it. I think she's the only one that can save it.
That'd be helpful since Jim wants to save her. Alright guys, and I apologize for not being able to talk well today, and I know you're probably like, oh, shut up, I just want to hear you talk. So, I'll see you guys, well actually, star map, let's check what we're doing next time. Apparently we're going to the Sigma Quadrant. I'll see you guys in the Sigma Quadrant. Goodbye.